Man, this one right here is pure Cash Money history, mixed with podcast era mess. Turk feeling played, Juvie feeling disrespected, and everybody saying still like it's a curse word. Let's get into this, because feelings is hurt.
Juvie said this, he put a drop, he dropped it because he know my better. And let me back it up, Nori. He said he took me off the album. I try to get this man on my album, bro.
Juvie,
Fresh and BG. I already had Bird on the album, but I ain't put the song out because I ain't want
Bird off the album.
I took him off the album.
That's a petty
Yeah, because I know niggas gonna be saying I'm trying to use him.
This whole sound crazy petty.
You feel me? I got a song called All the Money with Birdman. Now, he did the song for me, and I did a song as a favor for favor. I could have put it out, but I don't want to feel like I'm trying to ride their coattail, right? I tell Jude to get on the song, Still on Fire. I'm like,
This where it get tricky, because now it's like I believed in the song, you didn't. That hurts different. Ain't nothing worse than knowing you had confidence in something and your people ain't see it.
bro, this song is hot. I didn't market, promote it, put money behind it, the video. Man, remix gonna go crazy. We on tour right now. Me, you, and Juve, I know it's gonna be hard trying to get Wayne on the Everybody cool if Wayne don't do it. Man, that nigga Juve told me, it's something about that word still. I'm like, nigga, still, S-T-I-L-L, nigga, what's wrong with that? Man, it just seemed like you just lost something or something. Then the nigga drop a podcast called Still 400.
Nah, this is where I understand the anger. You telling me stay away from this word? Then you build a whole brand around it. That's crazy optics. Even if it wasn't intentional, it looked wild.
I'm like, what the After telling me I need to stay off of podcasts, off of line, them niggas do podcasts every week. And they interviewing nigga like Finesse 2-time, controversy. Man, NBA Youngboy Mama, controversy. You know what I'm saying? Bun B, controversy. Nigga, I thought y'all staying away from niggas. These niggas be in the media for speaking their mind. And that's when the nigga say it's controversial. That's all I do.
Yo, it's Big Ed the spokesman, baby.
Soon as Big Ed pop in, you know we about to get context, history, and accountability. This ain't just gossip. This about legacy, ego, and who feel left out of the reunion.
Back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as old Turk that jumped out there with the guerrilla marketing tactic, and he's back into it with Cash Money artists once again. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clip in the beginning in full from Drink Champs, as they just released this episode as Turk was their latest guest on there. And when I heard him say still, nigga, S-T-I-L-L, nigga, still. And I said, man, I can only think about Curtis Stone, the Bluff. Shout out to my boy Snow, man. Nigga say, we still drinking, still smoking, still living, still staying strapped, still taking care of kids. We just still. And I said, man, Turk is wild. But with this right here, it's so many levels and layers to it. As Juvenile caught wind of it and said,
Juvie did not hold back. That response was straight. I'm tired of this. When somebody jumps straight to receipts and character assassination, you know the respect already gone.
nigga, you trash. That's the facts. Name one solo Turk song anybody ever liked. Your album flopped and you got dropped off the label. Tell them why you really left New Orleans. You forgot about your little Juvie Tuesday incident in a bathroom. You a bum and you broke. That's why you cry like a bee. We eating over here. Never bite the hand that feeds you. I fed you for 2 years. I guess the money ran out. Now, I don't know what went down in the bathroom and I don't need to know. But right now you can tell Juvenile is upset about this because he went up there and spoke on their podcast and spoke on what's going on with them. And like I said before, we already had seen Turk jump out there recently when they announced that they were starting a podcast, because in the time that they were touring, Turk felt like, Turk was doing the show with Beehive. Shout out to Beehive. They've been doing their thing. They put good episodes and work together. But they was like, bro, you going on the show, you're speaking about us, what we got going on within the circle, and you're talking about things and you're putting it in the internet and it's creating confusion. BG has spoke on that as well. Turk was like, let's compete.
This sound like somebody hungry and also frustrated. Competing is cool, but when it turned into comparisons with Wayne and BG, that's when feelings get stepped on. You poking giants at that point?
Let's see who album gonna sell the most. My album is gonna be better than Lil Wayne's. My album better than BG's. Then he went back and said BG should have had me on the album or whatever. He said something along the realms. Turk is looking at this stuff as guerrilla marketing. Now, if you remember, when Turk had first came home, he was just telling his story, put a lot of out there. Birdman didn't like a lot of things that he said on Drink.
This part explains a lot. Turk telling the truth on podcasts rubbed people the wrong way. Honesty, cool, until it mess up the brand. Cash Money, always been about image control.
Champs talked about the fake Rolexes and said that they had Geneva watches, which Geneva watches are a brand, but he was just saying, man, we ain't really had Rolexes and things, and Birdman wasn't feeling that. Then him and BG was going back and forth. Him and Juvie was still cool. Manny Fresh and him was cool, and Wayne has been cool with all of them and just keeping it cordial how he do throughout this time. We see what happened at the Versus battle. Turk was not there. But now, I'll say this for Turk. If he really did tell, bro, he don't want to be on the Still on Fire song because of the word still. He doesn't like that, but then you going to do a podcast still.
Yeah, I can't leave this where Turk got a point. You can't say the word bad luck, then turn around and monetize it. That's mixed signals at best, betrayal at worst.
400, I would not be able to tell Turk not to feel a way about that at all. The Still on Fire song that Turk got, I jammed the Joseph album. I did like a couple tracks on there. Me and the guys on Studio 56 podcast, we went through it. We checked it out on one episode, and we said, hey, we like what Turk did on there. But at the same time, everybody is not going to agree with you doing the podcast about them. Now, Manny Fresh and Juvie did kick this podcast off.
This, the difference right here. Their podcast is controlled, polished, guest-focused. Turk podcast feel more raw, more emotional, more I got something to say today.
He felt the way about it because he like, hey, y'all telling me to stay off the internet, but then y'all go do a podcast. I got to say this, though, for Turk. They're interviewing artists. They having guests come on. They're not really putting out their issues, their problems. They're not talking about the financial things that's happening with the lawsuits and saying let's compete with each other as artists and as who gonna sell the most records and I'm gonna put out this personal info. That ain't what they doing. And Turk knows that they ain't just had on people just to be best. They haven't even had that many guests, but they had like different other people on as well. And when they have them sit down, it don't be them just on there just going like crazy and talking wild and nothing like that. Not saying that Turk does that only, but Turk coming with some controversial stuff, but they not really just own it like that on their podcast. So I will say that in that manner.
This a fair take. Everybody don't move the same. Some people vent privately, some people go live. Neither wrong, but consequences come with both.
But yeah, Turk, he gonna go up every single time. I can understand if he feel a way about the Still thing, though. The Still, I get that. If you gonna put Still 400 after you told me you don't want to be on my song, the Still on Fire song, which has been Turk's biggest song since he came home, but BG wasn't feeling the song either. They didn't want to get on it, but man, there's so many levels to them going back and forth at this point. I grew up on Cash Money records.
This hit me. Same here. That's why this hurt to watch. These ain't random rappers. This childhood soundtrack beefing in HD.
I tell y'all that all the time. That's why I cover it. I'm a fan of the whole situation from a kid, bro. That's what I was jamming coming up. It was heavy for me every day in the car. Hot Boy albums. Now Turk, he didn't really get that shine over there like that at Cash, but he had some other stuff going on as well in his life at that time. But with him getting to this point now, Turk is entertaining to watch on the podcast. I do enjoy him and B-High together. They are funny, but I do know that at sometimes Turk be having a lot of stuff, like the stuff with the lawsuits. He said they want to cut him out his money. Turk is going to go to his YouTube channel and talk about it. He's going to go to B-High and talk about it. So, yeah, Turk, you going to do you. But, hey, if you feel like somebody did you wrong.
This, that say your truth moment. Turk gonna talk. Period. Love it or hate it. That's who he is now. The question is, can relationships survive that honesty?
You feel like they crossed your eye? Go ahead and tell your business, man. Put it out there. You know, it is what it is. We'll see what happens from it. But Turk, Juvie, he is not feeling what Turk just said, and he turned up on it. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your
Who the Wayne on doing? Mm-hmm. Man, that nigga Juvie told me it's something about that word still. Like, nigga, still STILL, nigga. What the wrong with that? Man, it just seemed like you just lost something or something. Then the nigga drop a podcast called Still 400.
Man, Cash Money beef always hit different. Hurt feelings, old history, new platforms. Let me know in the comments, is Turk justified, or did he cross the line? If you enjoyed this reaction, like, subscribe, and tap in. More coming for sure.